Hi everybody, Scott here from Wessex Blades. Thanks to everybody who participated in the autumn sale a couple of days ago. I've tried to get back to as many people in the order that the emails have arrived, in order the first person that expressed an interest in something was the person I first contacted, and everybody else after that I'll get back to as to what could still be available. Really helped out. You can imagine in this economic climate, anybody who's prepared to spend money on a handmade custom knife that's not a cheap thing from a factory is greatly appreciated. I'm not just buying my own knives. If you want to buy a York or you want to buy a Jack Law, any support to the knife making community is greatly appreciated at the moment. There's a big shout out next weekend. There's an event called the Sharp Show. I am planning to get there depending on just funds available, but I'm really looking to try and get there in order to do my usual thing, film it, share it when I get back, in order that we can build this community in another avenue, another outlet, so all our knife making guys, the grinder guys, jig guys, or people who can be in this community can slowly grow and, you know, get some momentum behind us. So I just want to run through the things that have gone. This has been selected by Bill. I will be putting the extra strap on. There's a few details. I've run with these things sort of 90% complete because I needed funds then and there. It was one of them days, and we made it, which Matt, greatly appreciated that you all turned out and supported me purchasing my things. So this black Hernlaw with the double emblem on there, that's been snapped up by Bill. Great supporter of the channel, especially on Patreon. So thanks for your support again. The sheath is handmade in leather. You can look at my stitching, okay, front and back. Loops across so they're not across the strap and thereby weakening the leather. It's only a saddler sort of look to it, so that there will be getting the dangler loop. I've moved forward with this for Jason, so that is just about completed now. The sheath, it's got a few more coats of wax to go. And he wanted a fir tree emblem, and this is a Westmook, so an outdoor blade, and a mountain lion emblem for that model. So thumb ramp, a nice choil section there for, bringing your hand forward for detail work. A beautiful blade, and there's a Spartan in there. So that's moving forward for Jason. Huge appreciation for your patience. A 4-year waiting list. This Wessex Blades customers, they must be among the best in the world, because I think only someone like Stephen Wade Cox had a 4-year waiting list. So does Wessex Blades for some custom work. Stuart, if you ping me on Instagram for your address, another coat of wax for this, and then it'll be away to you, aiming for next week. Spartan, his emblem there, and on this one what I do is I put the Wessex Blades one, because it's a beefier thing, so there's more stitching involved, but again I don't put a big line across the strap when I stitch it, so it's just got an up and a down, so more stitches than holes, does that make sense? And that is a Golok. Bit of cleaning doing on that. and then round it off in there. So again, hand forward, and that would be the same task that I've yet to do on the big Golok. So that is Stuart. This is Mike, the legend it is. You may see it on his channel later. So there is a ferro rod on there with the beads, some texturing on the loop, the stitching, the stitching. And then don't forget, on Goloks, these are the ones that I will clean off the heat treat scale and then put in the water and then flame the back. So there's a massive amount of work that goes into a Golok, and for what I'm prepared to let them go for, they represent massive value compared with a standard bushcraft knife with a sheath about this big, if that makes sense. Okay, I really try and put as much value in these as I possibly can for the amount of work that goes into them. A little bit of detailing on this one to do. Again, it was that section there I'm going to be rounding off, so when you go hand forward for detail work. And there's my even edge there. What a monster. So that's in there, and a ferro rod. And of course, because I want to give a nod to the layout of the scales, the liner and the blade, the ferro rod ends up with a fillet in the middle, and then the liners. Just more details. Yeah, so with that one, it was green micarta, black liner, and that's got a leather fillet in it. Yeah, and then just in case, this one's still available, which is the Elmax Galahad, which is a extra long Merlin, shredding sharp, this one. And then the sheath here, there, lovely. So I just wanted to sum up the autumn sale, just to say thanks to everybody who's participated, and everybody who's purchased my work. Coming up from my 8th anniversary, going after I quit the job during the day. So I'm still fighting in there, still pounding out the blades, and I'm hopefully able to just up my production as from the beginning of November, a few more hours a week. Details to come, but big thanks to everybody for that. Again, I really want to put it out there, because without that sale event, there are things we're getting, you know, with the up and the down of things through the month, because of the way cash flow is when you're self-employed. It really it came good in the end, right on the day, right on the hour. So it all came good. So Scott Wessex Blades out, looking to move these on for everybody next week. Just a few details to polish up at the weekend. Thanks again, Scott Wessex Blades out.